Hi, this is Deborah Hartmann-Preuss. I'm in Stowe, Switzerland with Jurgen Appelo. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much, though a bit tired.
What happened?
Well, we're at the end of 2 days, we're actually 1.5 day of gathering with 21 people. We called it the Stowe's Gathering. And the idea was, and still is, to accelerate transformation of management around the world. I've noticed that discussing this problem consumes a lot of energy. But it's a good kind of energy that has been spent, and so I need some recharge for now. But it was a good event.
What was good about it?
What was good about it is that we invited 21 people, or actually I believe 23, but 2 couldn't make it in the end. And they were the right people who came, because we noticed over time, it took us some time to build trust and share ideas. Over time we noticed that we really we became a gel team, as some call it in agile literature. And I rarely experienced something like that, where I'm exhilarated participating in discussions. And I've also, one of the effects, for example, was that it was hard to participate in discussions and share ideas, and at the same time think about what the rest of the world is expecting from us, because there were expectations in terms of communication, feedback, etc. But at the same time, we wanted to focus on these ideas that we were sharing with each other, and they had top priority. So personally, I was juggling there, and that was also a bit tiring, but in an interesting kind of way.
You mentioned agile, so let me step back for a second. Not everybody knows who you are. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Jurgen Appelo. I'm the writer of Management 3.0, a book about the role of managers in agile organizations. That's organizations practicing agile software development. And many people, I have noticed, have been struggling with that, what the role of the manager is, because usually people only see agile as establishing self-organizing teams and getting rid of the managers. I believe that there's still plenty to do for managers, only it is not the same thing as they have been doing in traditional organizations for the last century or so. So that's what my book is about, and that's where I share ideas and principles with others like Steve Denning and Peter Stevens and Franz Rosley, the other organizers of this event. And so we decided to get others together and discuss this management problem, because we also saw that the good ideas have been around for 50 years or longer. The research has been out for decades that tell managers what is good in general and what is bad in terms of managing organizations, but they're still doing bad things. And so people don't learn, or the organizations don't learn, and we try to figure out how we can help and move things forward. And I think we made a first small step in the right direction.
As an organizer, I'm wondering, are you ready to reflect on what happened in terms of your expectations?
Yeah, well, I had, of course, too many expectations, but plenty of them have been fulfilled, so that I feel satisfied anyway. We did not really establish a name or identity. That sort of stalled some way, but that is also not something that you can enforce. You cannot really name a movement or a group or a network in 1 or 2 hours. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But other things that we did achieve, we came up with a text that we are going to publish as soon as possible. We're working on that right now. We came up with next steps to perform this year. We want to bring in many more people, many communities, institutes, networks, user groups that are out there, and that we believe are sharing the same ideas, but everyone is doing it in their own way. People have different recipes for solving the same problem, and I think many of those recipes are good recipes. There are different flavors that we think are part of this bigger movement that has been going on, that we just want to have people move in the same direction here. So I think we made a good step. As I said, a small step perhaps. So we need some more steps to make in the next few months or maybe years even.
What's yet to come? What's next?
Well, first of all, what's next is that none of us felt that we were ready discussing things. So there probably will be a follow-up for the people who participated here, because we felt like it ended somewhere in the middle and we haven't finished discussing some of the issues. So we probably have a part 2 of this particular event. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we want to go public. We want to be transparent with what we have been discussing over the last 1.5 days, and get people involved. Reach out to the communities, as I said, and the institutes and others who wanted to be here but couldn't, because we wanted to have a small group of people. The research out there says that it is hard to come to consensus with more than 20 people in a room, so that's why we try to stay with to stick to a small number of people. We had to disappoint many who wanted to be here, wanted to be part of it. Now it is time to pull them along, bring them in, so to speak, and that means that we have to prove something to them. So that is, I think, the expectation that we need to fulfill now, which is a good thing. It means that the fact that people have been expecting stuff from us on Twitter and on email, etc., means that there is a need, an urge out there, and it's up to us to try and fulfill that. But we needed 1.5 days of building trust and sharing ideas with the 20 of us, and making sure that people opened up, despite their non-disclosure agreements, etc., of stuff that was going on. We achieved that. Now we're happy. And it is necessary to be happy about what you did before bringing the rest of the world along. So that's what we're going to do now.
And what's next for you yourself?
Well, I will be flying to the USA tomorrow for a course. So back to basics, back to the real world, as far as I'm concerned. Well. Actually, before that, I will probably write a blog post about my perception of what happened here, and I hope to put it out tonight, if not tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.